I am back with some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We're on episode 17 of the Let's Play series and continuing on as always where we're back with some more. The last episode and a half really. We dealt with a Geth outpost. Well, there was like a region that the Geth would like hold in. Yeah, we just cleaned them out really. But it was more just side stuff really. So I think I want to go and do some primary stuff today because it's between Race Against Time. Probably go Velmare today because we've been doing a lot of side stuff. We've been progressing pretty well. As you can tell, we've got a lot of side stuff done. Oh, the mineral stuff, we've collected a lot of that last few episodes. Oh look! The gases, we've got 7 out of 6, so realistically you can collect more than actually what's there. It's not like a precise amount in the universe. So the chances are we will come across other minerals. Oh, so we should easily do it then. I was kind of worried that like there's a specific amount on each planet and you have to be perfect with it.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah, I thought that might be a bit messy.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Maybe sell some stuff. We got a load of money, but a lot of this is kind of energized plating. That's some money right there. I think if we go further or low enough. Maybe just sell the junk. There's some good upgrades there. Got money though. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's way better. We'll just get to like the higher levels. Around about here. Maybe a bit more. I'll do. Lancer level 3. Comparison. Unique item. Nah. Right, let's go. So Verma. But yeah, we gave a little, like what we got last episode was like some information on the Geth. And then we gave it a copy of it to Tali. So I'm assuming that'll benefit us in like maybe Mass Effect 3. Because a lot of the stuff in this game, it really impacts what happens in Mass Effect 3, what we can get. What am I doing? I'm selling. So it's pretty cool to like. It's why I like kept the Rachni alive. Because I remember them being a pretty strong ally in the.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Yeah, but a lot of people died. There was a lot of what do you call it? It's a lot of what's the zombie they have? Husks, that's it. There's a lot of husks on that planet. I don't think I've been like here. There are like some places I don't think I've been to. Let's go Verma. Screw it. them up. I don't know, we're probably going to bump into or it'll just be a bit more lore, or I don't know, could very well be meeting the Reaper, Sovereign. No scanning. Interesting. Oh man, I remember this. Don't know who to take. Maybe Liara. I like Liara. And maybe Tally. Because that's just for looting. Yeah, I think that's my best shot.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Mako.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
It's a good
Got a clean
detail.
drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Why are we outside the vehicle? It's a cool spot. That was a cool detail there. When we dropped down, we were like the water dripping from the truck. It doesn't seem like it. Honestly, this isn't much of a remaster, to be fair. The hell are you? I don't remember you guys. Don't run into me. You're a fucking idiot. I'm saying, when that ran into me, I didn't do anything there. I would say maybe there's some secrets, but I'm not sure. I don't remember exploring too much of this place, besides just being on foot. Ow. Sit down, son. Sit down. Why is the Gethan attacking these guys? I don't know. They're spazzing out there. Pretty cool spot there. Driving along the beach. Pretty different from anything else I've had to deal with before. Oh, GG. Oh no, that's that's one of them things. When you're aiming down sights, Omega is completely in a spot that I do not expect. Proper messy. He's dead. He's playing dead. Not my fault. I didn't seem that bothered with the names. See you later. Explore. Sit down. Jammed. Uh-oh. Dead. Hard decryption. Easy. That was meant to be difficult. Way to waste my time. Do you want to say?
Ready.
You lead, I'll follow.
Of course. You watch, I'm gonna fail this one. See? GG. I don't really need loot. Got plenty of loot and money at this point. I suppose that means I don't need to worry about bringing Tali now. It's like, I'm not desperate for stuff. Weapons are decent. Don't feel like I'm struggling. Or we're struggling maybe. Easy. It's gonna be probably a big one. So dumping a lot of these, but they're kind of weak. GG, come go. man, I remember this spot. I think it's all good.
We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Puny gas. Puny gas.
We must find a way
So
to disable their artillery.
Pitiful. You know what would be good for the Geth if there was a few invisible types, like you know in Halo where like the elites they have like active camo or something, and that's always like kind of scary when it's always scary when like the elites, especially when they've got an enemy running at you. And you can't really see them. It's pretty creepy.
That's the last of them.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. I want to push the Solarian base now. Out.
Should really destroy. Really destroy it.
Ready to move on your work, Shepard?
Let's go. You look like a bit of a crack addict. Not gonna say. Not gonna lie. Wait. How do I get through? Let me guess, I need to go on the other side to open it. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Now where the fuck am I meant to go? Oh really? Wow. Okay. But like, you could just imagine what this game would look like in like a remake. Like, the tech they've got now, the tech they've got now with the like the Frostbite engine, like a remake of this would actually look really good. And I don't mean like manipulate it, like they need to keep just the story the same. Go over the third game at the end. Realistically, they could just keep everything the same but just remake it. It's realistic. Maybe the game mechanics from the newer games would be good. I think it'd be good. Jesus, them guys are crazy.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Solarian camp should be clear from here.
is gonna go to shit now, isn't it?
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain will explain when we get here.
There is the Solarian camp.
Oh my god, I remember this.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Oh, that's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving.
Shh.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Can't blame him.
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
I shouldn't have to explain that to you, Rex.
Indulge me. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you.
No, Rex.
How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
No, I'm not killing Rex.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets, tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
Yes.
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thanks for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head. If we're doing this, then let's go.
We did it. Oh, look at that. In Normandy. It's hard to believe it gets more epic in the next game. Ah, so clean. What a ship. Can't beat that. Like, that's like what you want from like a Lego set or something. Or toys or merchandise. It's just perfect. And this game is so easy to merchandise, but I don't really see too much of it, really.
These Solarians seem pretty tough.
Just say the word. I'm ready to go.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Let's just change the tune.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
I've been trying to warn the Council about Saren since this started.
Then I hope they find the sense to listen, before it's too late.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Ooh. It's good. Not crazy though. Yeah. I really should buy the licenses. Would be a benefit.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head-on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
I just hope you survive long enough to be useful.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
I don't know. I don't like this. I feel like one of them's gonna die from this. Maybe it doesn't matter. Guess it doesn't matter. I don't know, because I feel like maybe one of them might get killed here.
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye,
Interesting.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
That's good.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit them harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Now that's a leader. Oh, Bing Ashley. And then Rex. We won't be able to loot anything, but I think that's a good shout. I think we might see everybody else, to be fair.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright. Rex, have we got any armor for you? What we do? Oh, look at that, Rex. You beefy boy. Yeah, bro. And what's your skill set? So shotguns, assault rifles. Shotgun. High explosive round. It's pretty cool. Alright, so Rex, get your shotgun out, and then what's she good at? Sniper. Yeah. Let's go.
This is my kind of vacation. Lots of scenery and lots of killing.
Nothing like a nice, relaxing stroll on the beach. Blasting bad guys with my boomstick.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Malenko, JSOT, move.
Fire is coordinated on Monovite team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Sit down. Oh. Oh man, this shotgun's clean. Yeah, now you get jammed. Sit down. Yeah, the only thing is I can't loot anything, which is fine. Like I said earlier, we got plenty of loot. Hopefully, none of these side objectives require me to have a bit of tech, because if not, it's not possible, or it won't be.
Something scrambled their target. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off man alive.
Yeah, my pistol, my guns are pretty good.
They're calling SAT strikes. Theodore, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
This one here. Oh, I did it! Wow! How did that go down? Sit down, son. Oh my god. Thanks, Rex, legend. Ah man, I remember this thing. Don't think there's anything. I think we did it. Now I must have shot that from up here. It's pretty good.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Idiot. Ow! Just got hit with a rocket. Oh, what's this? It's kind of annoying because I just don't know what side. Yeah, I guess we go around the other way. Where we were. Sit down. There's some fucking fights going on. That's Caden getting ripped apart right now. Go this way. I feel like this is side. It's kind of hard to tell. Jesus. let's go. Ooh, not Rex.
Air threat has not materialized. Getting some help from Shadow.
Oh, fuck. Achievement, throw mastery. Use bicycle throw 25 times. It would have been a lot more if I figured out how to use my biotics at the beginning.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Caden, hold in, bro. He can handle himself, to be fair. Don't think there's anything else, right? It's kind of difficult to say where we're allowed to go or what the value is in going. Let's go down here. Might be something, but I might not be able to, probably won't be able to loot it if there is something. There we go, get money. Easy.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Lieutenant Alenko and the Solarians to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Indoctrinating everyone. Oh shit, GG. Oh, you're so weak, bro. You killed with a pistol. Loser. How embarrassing. That's the best you got. Could have probably bumped up the difficulty. Oh, really? That's annoying. Oh, well. Oh, man, I'm pretty sure.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Can we get down there? I'm pretty sure we're about to see something.
on, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Should have brought something. It's really bothering me. Can we get down? Oh, here we go. Is that going up? Oh no. You idiots.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah?
Nice one. Ain't got no weapons. I'm disabled. Thank you. Seems like they're not that bothered about this. What the fuck am I? I'm so confused right now. Ah. I felt like going down. It's really annoying. It's like, I don't know what is like side stuff, and it's really annoying. So I feel like I can talk to them people down below, but I don't think I can access the door. Here we go.
Oh, you're not a Geth. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. Fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
If I let you out, how do I know you won't just attack me?
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
He seems a little bit.
If I let you out, how do I know you won't just attack me?
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
Sorry, I can't take that chance. I'm not opening your cell.
No, don't leave me here. Please. Please, don't leave me here. I don't want to end up like the others. I saw what those experiments did to them.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
What about everyone else?
No threat here, Commander. This is horrible.
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
You sure, Commander? Just leave them wandering? Can't stand the thought of being like that. I'd want to be put out of my misery.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
If that's what you want, Commander. I just hate leaving them like this. Let's clear this place out.
Well, that one's just... We're just going to leave this guy then. Poor guy, on his own.
It calls, and I must follow.
Okay, so it might be a little bit... They're kind of cooked anyway. Probably not a good idea just letting them go. Oh well, at least we did it. It's a little bit more Paragon level. I really wish I had the Asari terminal. Like, I wish you could like kind of... You know what, I'm going to turn my music down, it's a bit loud. I wish you could turn, like, switch followers at any time. Or like, maybe there's like terminals. Maybe there's like terminals where you could yeah, maybe there's like terminals where you can just swap out people, call people in. It'd be kind of tricky and a struggle, but I think it would be better. There's like lore here that I'm missing. It's annoying. I assume it's lore, but...
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you?
Yeah, I can't.
Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Nobody's going anywhere till I get some answers.
Private Manos Alvat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, STG, man. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd say anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What did they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Commander.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. No! I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Oh no. Poor guy. Oh. Had a bad day. Kind of funny. Hang on. I thought I did a party. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. That's kind of funny. Alright, it's really annoying because, like, I just don't know. What's that? Genophage labs. Is that where we were? That's what I mean, it's kind of annoying. It's like there's nothing really you can do. Just up above. this is where we went to. Yeah, that might be it. Well, let's just keep going. Screw it. I'll probably miss something, which is a bit annoying. It's kind of difficult to say where we've been. And when I can't scan shit, I'm kind of crippled anyway. And what I want to look at. It's my own fault. I knew I needed it. But it's annoying because I want to mix up my followers or have what I feel more relevant to for the task at hand. I wanted to bring Rex along because it's Genocide related stuff, but it seems like it wasn't needed. Maybe it's back upstairs where we were. Probably our best shot, really. I don't know how I can open this and not where I was before. But I'm pretty sure this is where we meet Sovereign for the first time. I feel like Sovereign's been here. Or we communicate with him somehow.
Shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers. To control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
Bye.
I enjoyed that.
It's kind of sad though. Indoctrination is like, yeah, it's like almost like a terminal cancer or something. That's probably wrong interpretation, but it's almost like that. More like, I don't know, it's very related to what we have to deal with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we meet or speak to Sovereign now. I don't think Sovereign's here. It's pretty strong though. People get to be, like, for me, people to be affected now. Wouldn't be surprised if Sovereign is here somehow. But they would have noticed something, right? Oh yeah, we're just gonna communicate.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime. I hope we can count on those Solarians.
I'm going to tear this whole place down.
Okay, so no one's gonna comment on what just happened.
I get the
here we
feeling
go.
something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve,
advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
They're like, oh man, it's so cool. It's like Daleks, but more complicated.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
So cool.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming.
Wondered
our
if
numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
I wondered if the lines would change at all.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This thing is fried. Orders, Commander?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Oh, this is sketchy. So cool. The Reapers are like so menacing. For something of this size, you wouldn't think it would be crazy, but like it's almost like giving voice to the aliens in War of the Worlds. Like, well, I say the aliens, but the machines in War of the Worlds. Yeah, it's like giving voices to like the machines in War of the Worlds.
Returning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot.
I've
Aleko,
seen it
head
10
them
times
off.
bigger.
Hold them.
Or it's 10, like, but it's 10 times bigger. Calm down. That's the thing, I'm not sure if Caden shows up in, I'm pretty sure either Caden or Alicia dies. Oh, Alicia. Ashley. I want to say Alicia. Ashley. Don't know if we're going to fight Sovereign here as well. Oh, Sovereign. Not Sovereign. Maybe it's like... Come on. You're doing good. Don't know how we killed the snipers though.
Watch out! More hostiles incoming!
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
What a mission though. It's so cool. On like a tropical island or tropical location. Speaking to Sovereign,
We need
fighting
to clear the
hordes of
gap and set
death.
those charges.
It's pretty dope. Sit down.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
I might be cooked here. I need to save. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this bit. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Oh, we're gonna fight Saren here. I think.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Oh yeah. This ain't good though. Who's this guy?
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
I need my boys. I need my boys. Wow. I always complain about Garrett, but Garrett's... he's always shit. brutal. Fucking shit. Oh shit, dead. Might make a separate save actually. Don't trust this. I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay, we can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
I can't let Ashley die. Like, she's the one that had my back at the beginning. I know Caden's kind of got a thing for Shepard, but I don't know. I think originally, in my original playthrough, I went with Ashley. So, I don't know. I should have probably gone something different, maybe, but he's not that interesting. Ashley has a much better backstory, I think. Pretty sure we fight Saren here too. Oh, I'm cooked. Get down. Got it leveled up. There's more to this though. Gotta be.
Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold! Left flank! Left flank! Suppressing fire! Suppressing...
Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives can be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Fool. Shot, you could have took it.
All right, everybody, hang on.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
Chief Williams, I am your commanding officer. I did what I had to do. Do not question my orders.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Get it together, soldier! Caden's blood is on Saren's hands, and when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
My fuck.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
That was the same as last time.
I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
That was the same images as last time.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermar was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's real. The Reapers are real. Saren even admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Looks like we lost the signal, Joker.
Understood, Commander.
There's no point. They're fucking arseholes. Maybe talk to Joker, because he seemed a bit down there. And maybe we talk to Tali. Not Tali.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Yeah, it's a shame. Must mean that we're kind of halfway through the game now. Talk to Ashley. And then we'll talk to Liara.
Commander?
About Lieutenant Alenko, how are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
I didn't stop and agonize over it while everyone else was in danger. We've got work to do, Williams. We'll remember him later.
Yeah. A good guy like him must be with God now, huh? So, nothing to be sad about. He must be happier. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
With all we've been through lately? Hell yes.
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're tough and decisive. I value those qualities.
Just consider me a fire-and-forget missile. I'm sure Kirhi wants to brief you. I should get out of your hair.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Commander, how are you?
I gotta go.
Commander.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
That's what I expect from all my people.
Just make sure it was worth it.
Yeah.
Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Kaidan was a fine officer. He knew what the risks were, but he did what he had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success.
I'm kind of
I defer
tempted.
to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
What if we made a separate save? You know what? I'm gonna buy these licenses. That was a lot of money. But I'm kind of tempted. After we speak to Liara, I might make a separate save. I might go and have a drink and have a break, get a cup of tea, and I might reload to that other save, and I might do the other ending where we save Kaidan, and then we can have it in the playthrough. I won't go with it. I will go with Ashley's ending. Well, Ashley's side. But I think it might be kind of a good... At least we can say we've seen the other ending, because I've never really played it before. Would people be up for that? So I was going to play for another hour anyway. I've got to say though, that vision thing, that was pretty identical to the
Commander,
other one.
are you
the first
coming
one,
to
yeah.
check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, we've done this before.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's the last person I'd feel sorry for.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
They always go on about... She's always on about, like, sex, really, isn't she?
You Asari can live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner grows old and dies?
Some unions are a single encounter between two willing individuals, but there are cases where an Asari and her partner choose to remain together. When that happens, we do not focus on the inevitable loss. Instead, we enjoy the time we are given. And even after a partner has passed on, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am
Oh,
trying
dear.
to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Wait. Are you saying this is your first time?
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Right.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, I might... Because we've got these saves, right? I'm kind of curious to see what it's like being with Kaidan. Right, so we got this save, right? I might go and make a cup of tea. And then... I might go and make a cup of tea. Go and have a little break for 5 minutes. Come back. And I might reload that save. And then we'll do Kaidan's... We'll go and save Kaidan and see what the outcome is of that. It might be kind of interesting. And then I'll probably reload this save. And then we'll probably continue from this point, really. I think, yeah, it might be kind of cool. It'll make this episode a little bit longer, don't know. Well, even longer, but why not? So I'll be back in a second, really. So, yeah, I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I think it might be kind of cool to see the alternate ending. I would say do it in another episode, but no, I'd rather just keep it within this, and then next episode I'll let people know. So yeah, we're definitely gonna save here. But if I load this one, it should be just before. It should be just before we choose between Kaidan and that. So this will be an interesting shout. Because I've never done this before as well. I think I've watched people do it. Because I was curious what happens, but I've never actually done it myself.
Yes, they're sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Pretty much the same thing, isn't it? It's gonna be the same thing. I wonder if we're gonna fight Sovereign. Not Sovereign. Saren.
Commander, you need to move fast. We can't hold these things off much longer. Watch the corners. Suppressive fire.
Got it. Kaidan.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Salarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
I'm sorry, Caden. I'd never leave you behind. I couldn't. You know that.
I know. And I am grateful. But Ash died because of me. Because of us.
Get it together, soldier. Ash's blood is on Saren's hands. And when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Nobody is messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander. But the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
So you can got a choice, Red.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the same images as last time. Maybe a little bit clearer? Positive. Oh, you think they'd show a little bit more?
Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it and tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay. The human subconscious instinctively...
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
They're not going to believe any of this, not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
Dr. Tassoni. Commander, we need to talk. The three of us.
Wait, what?
This is a rather awkward situation.
I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. I'm just trying to figure out where I stand.
Wish I could save.
Maybe we should try to work this out.
I think we must. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
I'm not jealous. I'm confused. I thought we had something, ma'am. I didn't realize that you were a... Well, that you prefer other women.
I am not exactly a woman, Lieutenant. My species only has one gender.
Yeah, but you look... All right, Shepard. Make a choice. If you're not serious about me, it'll hurt, but I'll get over it. But until you tell me, I can't get over it.
Can I have both?
Why do I have to make a choice? Maybe the three of us could...
No, sorry, Shepard. If I'd known... Well, maybe we just aren't right for each other. I hope things work out for you two. I've got a lot of work to do, Commander. Mission reports, that kind of thing. You know how it is.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for him, Shepard. I hope he'll be okay.
I'll go talk with him in a while. Give him a chance to cool down.
I suppose you're right. I am sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me. I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard. You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Oh my god. I guess this is us committing to it. Let's go talk to Kaidan, and then maybe talk to Liara. It'd be funny if we could have got away with both. It'd be weird. I just saved him, man. It's like, you know what this is? It's like Love Island, but in space. It's disgusting. It's the end of the world. We're pretty close to the end of the world, and they're just playing games.
About Liara and me. Is everything alright?
I'm not in high school anymore, Shepard. I'm disappointed, sure. But you made your choice. I'll do my duty. Don't worry about that.
Good. High school angst would really annoy me.
No worries, ma'am. I was never much for writing poetry. Limericks, sometimes.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. After-action debriefs. What we found out about Sovereign.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I'm glad to hear the bastard got what he deserved.
He didn't deserve... He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed.
You're in good hands.
Skip it
Dr.
all.
Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been.
Yes,
It's the hanky-panky
let's not
bit.
spend every free minute talking about Saren.
I like talking with you, Liara.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. I know there are some strange... When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Are you saying you want to...
No! The union... That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Are you telling me you're a virgin?
Virgin does not have the same connotation in my culture as yours. But it is true that I have never done this before. I am only one... I never really thought about it. Not until... You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I'm ready, if you are.
Eager is not the same as ready, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. Rome isn't really that much different, to be fair. Essentially, Kaidan and Ashley are pretty much the same character, but different genders. And a little bit of a different backstory. That's all it is. And this is pretty much the same fight, really. And the fact that the complicated bit is, like, when Kaidan comes back through, after he wants to know whether you're going to pick Liara or Thingy Bob anyway. So, dunno. Guess we'll save it here. I'll keep both saves. The chances are I probably won't use it. I don't think I want to redo it. Unless I don't know. If you pick it, I don't think it makes much difference. I suppose we could keep that. Keep these 3 saves. Because it is kind of a turning point. Chances of me actually doing it is probably slim though. Yeah. We'll see. It's interesting though. They're both outcomes. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. It's been a long enough episode, but it's quite interesting. I'm glad that I did both a shot. Didn't really make much difference though, to be fair. It depends on who you prefer. But I think if anything, we'll be back some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition in the next few days. Still alternate between whatever else I'm playing, so not tomorrow but the day after should be something. And then my main Let's Play should be probably State of Decay and Assassin's Creed, so not like tomorrow or yesterday. So there should be plenty of stuff on the channel. And we just keep it going as always. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.